Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good night, wherever you are in the world watching this video. Danny here. Just come across a link that was sent to me on Facebook about a platform called mydailycashmachine. Okay, mydailycashmachine.com. I went to check it out just to have a look, and let me just get rid of this. There we go. And it would appear that My Daily Cash Machine is pretty much a revenue share advertising platform, which, as we all know, revenue share advertising platforms have a very short lifespan and are usually dead within 6 to 12 months. Also, generally, the only people that tend to make any decent money from these particular business opportunities are those with huge teams that bring their team in without giving them the facts about revenue share advertising sites. They earn commissions, very, very quickly, make a great deal of money, and then move on to the next platform while leaving their teams stuck in a business where they're unlikely to get their seed money out. It's a despicable way of doing things. Unfortunately, there are a lot of people that do it, but basically this is just the start of my little investigation, if you like, into My Daily Cash Machine. It says here on the main page, multiple income streams. My Daily Cash Machine is a great way to earn money on the internet. Very powerful internet advertising features. We drive internet visitors to your website. As a very stable rev share, we offer adpacks to share in the revenue as well. It says as a very stable rev share. I don't know how they come to that conclusion, but we will see. Anyway, we have a register button and how it works. They say they've delivered, 2,448,671 visits to people's websites, 10,000 members, $2 million earned, 179 members online, and $779,000 paid out. That's an awful lot of money to have earned and to have paid out, but as with all rev share advertising businesses, you will spend a certain amount of time looking at people's websites, and providing you do that, you get a small payment for doing so. Their ad packs are $35 an ad pack. They're offering 120% of purchase shared, 10-second timer on each website, no repurchase rule, no maximum limit, etc. Just the same as any other revenue share that has been and gone, and that will probably continue to be produced in the future. They suggest they deliver high targeted traffic, but I don't believe that's the case. I believe they're the same as any other revenue share. People join them just to earn money. They don't join them looking for opportunities to join. They don't join these businesses looking for other opportunities to join. They join these opportunities simply to make money. So even though we're going to be looking at websites, your website potentially for 10 seconds, it doesn't mean that they're on here actually looking to register with you. They say they use coin payments. Perfect Money, Payzer, Solid Trust Pay and Bitcoin as payment processors. They don't have support, live support or anything like that. It's just an email address which you need to contact to get any support from them. Have a look at how it works. Provides targeted traffic to your website. We can offer geolocations. You can be either an advertiser where you pay us to display your websites and do not receive any revenue share, or you can sign up as an earner. An earner has the opportunity to buy an ad pack of $35, gives them the opportunity to share in the revenue on a daily basis up to 120%. Requirement to qualify to earn is to have an active ad pack. Again, exactly the same as any other revenue share platform. Numerous earning opportunities, CPA offers, which is cost per action, adpacks, traffic exchange, cash links, and traffic grid. I don't believe that this is saying it's registered in the United Kingdom. I don't believe that this is anything other than the same as all the other revenue share platforms that are out there. They will be around for a short time and then vanish. But what we're going to do is we are going to do our little bit of due diligence like we always do. Pop the address into Google and we will have a look. So let's load up Google Maps. It's just 150 High Street, Cambridge. Okay, let's go on to Street View and we'll have a look around. There's a school. There's a sun and beauty salon studio. There doesn't seem to be anything here that would indicate a business that is making millions of dollars, which they are suggesting that they've made. Okay, that's zoom in, that's 147. So if that's 147, I'm not sure which direction this goes, but if that's number 147, then 150 will be on the other side of the road. There's a school there. There's nothing here. Some garages there. Let's go to the other side of the school. No warehouse. We struggle to see. So it's saying we're at 129. So it's definitely down this end, but there's nothing here that would suggest that there is a business that is earning $2 million, as they suggest on their main page. Total earns $2.6 million, 779 paid out. So they've, so there's a profit of just under $2 million, and yet there's nothing here that would indicate any business that would be earning that. So what do we do now? Registered in the UK, so it's My Daily Cash Machine. The next part of our due diligence is company's house. And the company is My Daily Cash Machine, so we'll copy that to make sure we don't make any mistakes, and we'll pop it into company's house. And see what we can find. And there doesn't seem to be anything there with that address, so what we'll do instead is we'll try it with the address. Now, where did we find the address? Under how it works. So now we look for the address. There we go. I don't know if this will give us anything. That's Rayleigh Road. No. 60 High Street. No, that's just going to give us the names, company names with that in. Right, okay, so what do we do instead? Come back to Google and we pop that in and we see what we can find. We've got all of this under My Daily Cash Machine, which is on their site. This is the only place that gives that address. Again, My Daily Cash Machine. Medium.com. There's nothing here to suggest that My Daily Cash Machine is registered at that address. Again, there's nothing else coming up for that address. So the simple fact that we can't find we can't find a building that this place might be in. There's nothing on Google search that would suggest other than what My Daily Cash Machine have posted themselves. There's nothing online that would suggest that there is a business at that address, which is a red flag for me. Let's see what else we can do. Let's put again My Daily Cash Machine. Let's see if we can find anything else out. There's quite a few reviews, etc. on here. But if the company was registered as My Daily Cash Machine, then we should get a hit for Companies House website. We should get a hit for Company House website with some information about the company. But at the moment, there is nothing on here. Lots of people talking about it, but no real information about the company. It doesn't give any information about the company number. As a British company, it is supposed to have the company registration number on the website as well. So I'm just checking to see if there is any further information here. Registered office, right, here we go. Ukdirecthost Limited. Registered office address 20 St Martin's Close. I don't know what that says there. Mobile number is the contact method. So let's come back here and put in this information here. Ukdirecthost is a web hosting company in a place called Exning. I've never ever heard of that place, but there we go. So let's have a look, see if they have a website and what it says about My Daily Cash Machine. Let's turn that off. It doesn't say anything about My Daily Cash Machine on here. It is simply right, okay, there we go. Right, so Ukdirecthost Limited is a web hosting company in England. Okay, we clicked on the website, took us through to this website here. Okay, Ukdirecthosts. However, their contact us information is Sacramento, California. Okay, if we come back here and go to ukdirecthost, let's see where they are registered on St Martin's Close. If we have a look in St Martin's Close, we have some houses, and that's it. I would hazard a guess that my daily cash machine is not what it seems to be. Okay, the simple fact that they suggest on their website, let's go back to the About Us, they suggest on the website that their contact details are 150 High Street, Cambridge, yet there's nothing there. There's a school and some houses and some garages. Then we dig a little deeper and we come up with UK Direct Hosts Limited, which then takes us to this address here. It says that this is their contact address, but yet UK Direct Hosts are based in Sacramento, California, in the United States. For that reason, guys, I suggest that anybody who is in My Daily Cash Machine, I keep forgetting the name, anybody who's in My Daily Cash Machine, I would suggest that you take out what money you can and find another business. I am, however, just to clarify, I am going to send them a message, which I've got here, contact@mydailycashmachine.com. Basically, what I've asked them, let me zoom in, what I've asked them is to help me understand how your business model works. Revenue share advertising sites generally fail within months because they do not have real tangible product to sell to generate revenue to pay its members. You are selling adpacks like every other failed revenue share business. So what makes you different, and what makes you believe that you will last more than 6 to 12 months? Where do you get your revenue from to pay your members? I have a large team I can bring to business opportunities, but I won't bring them to anything that I cannot give clear and verifiable facts as to where their income comes from, other than new members joining and buying adpacks. So that is the message I am going to send. Touch the umbrella. Finally, my message has been sent. Okay, that's ridiculous. That I only have a 300 character limit. Let's go and check out their Facebook group. Got to join the group to post and comment. As you can see here, this is somebody has have I joined them with their link. It's not something I'm going to join, but this is their Facebook group. I am going to join to ask where they get their income from, and I will add that to the end of this video. So continue watching, and you will find out the replies that I get from my post here on Facebook that I'm going to leave once they approve me, and also my email, which I've just sent them. Okay, so it didn't take long. I've been approved into the group by the person who sent me the link initially. I put a request in to join the My Daily Cash Machine Facebook group. The person who sent me the link initially has approved my request to join the group. So now I'm just about to do a post, which is basically, as you can see here, can an admin or the owners explain to me how this is any different from other revenue share business models that have tried and failed? I'm not trying to be negative as my first post, however I cannot join anything that cannot substantiate their claims about earnings and payouts. Please can you let me know how you make money to pay the members via the adpack revenue shares? Thank you. So I've been polite, as I always am. We're going to post that and we're going to see what response we get. So it's been submitted and is pending approval by an admin. Okay, so we will see whether or not that gets approved or not. I have a feeling it won't be approved, but we'll see. Let's have a quick look through this anyway while we're here. Your results in My Daily Cash Machine depend a lot on your ability to manage your account for growth at the same time as withdrawing what you need. Right, that's nothing important. Lots of welcome messages, more welcome messages. One of the admins, My Daily Cash Machine, is gearing up to take the internet by storm. Where's that gone? I've just lost that now. There it is. Make no doubt about it, many things are happening behind the scenes towards making My Daily Cash Machine a global marketplace for marketers and passive earnings to commingle. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and start fully engaging the site. The owner is not coy about his desires to make My Daily Cash Machine a reflection of an improvement of what TM, as traffic monsoon, is a rev share for the people, by the people, which means the network cuts up the check. Thus, if it is about the network cutting up revenue, then it's necessary for the network to fully understand from which the revenue getting cut up came from. There's 100% revenue share in business. Their objective is to drive traffic and make money from driving traffic and to share that money made across an expanding network. Let's think global here. Since My Daily Cash Machine is the people, then it's our job to promote the services. Towards that end, go ahead and start adding your banners you want to promote. Don't be afraid to buy and test traffic. I've talked to the owner and I see his vision. In fact, Shane Brewer is very much anxious to introduce himself to the world here and showcase as a legitimate business model and himself as skillful in the online marketing arena. Right, so this Shane Brewer. Right, so Shane Brewer is the person behind this, and let's see. Look, one mutual friend, Uday Nara, and we all know that Uday Nara has been behind. Well, in fact, let's have a look. I can't remember. Right, Uday Nara. Let's go. Uday Nara. Okay, Uday Nara. My Paying Ads. Okay, MPA, which is also My Paying Crypto Ads, and we all know that My Paying Ads and My Paying Crypto Ads fell apart. Okay, we all know that. I think anybody that's watching this video would know that. My Paying Crypto Ads and My Paying Ads fell to pieces, stopped paying out, people lost money in it, etc, etc. So this guy here, Shane Brewer, whoever he is, followed by only 174 people, and he doesn't have a lot of posts going on his timeline, and he's only got 359 friends. Again, that is a big red flag for me. That's showing me, you know, red flags to stay away from this company. I'll tell you what we'll do, seeing as we've got his name. Let's do that again. Okay, so we'll do that, and we'll go Company's House beta check. Now what we can do is we can search by name. So if we pop in Shane Brewer, there we go, 20 St Martin's Close. Okay, you remember earlier in the video St Martin's Close? So let's have a look here and see what he is. So UK Direct Host Limited. He's a director of UK Direct Host Limited since 2010. He's from South Africa, but yet the Direct Host, as you saw earlier, is a company that is also registered in America. UK Direct Host doesn't seem to have an actual office in the UK, from what I can find out, from what I can gather. So, oh right, okay, we do have an approved post. Somebody has approved my post. Somebody has messaged me. Right, so someone's typing a comment. So let's see what it said in real time. So you can see when an opportunity comes my way, when somebody puts an opportunity across my desk, you can see right away how I do my due diligence and how I do my research into whether I should join a company or not. This is something that everybody should be doing when thinking about joining an opportunity. You should never just follow blindly into any online business opportunity. You need to do your due diligence, and you need to do it properly. Very, very important. Otherwise, you will find that you will lose money. And the last thing that we want is to see anybody losing money online. A lot of people put their last dollars into these online businesses in the hope that they can make some money, and then they find out that they've been scammed and that they lose them. And it's wrong. It's something that can be avoided easily by doing a little bit of research, and my research took me all of about 15 minutes to do, and I've already found red flags as to why I will not join My Daily Cash Machine, and why I think you should not join My Daily Cash Machine as well. I wish I could do this with every business opportunity. I simply don't have the time, so I can only do it with the ones that come across my desk at a time when I'm free to do my due diligence checks. Excuse me. Right, here we go. Let me show you all the point of why this business is a perfect business. I was the second person to register in the business, and since the start I have been in contact every day with the owner, and where I'm one of the 2 personal advisors helping build the #1 traffic exchange. We started in December, and slowly the program started to grow into big, solid and stable numbers. We never ever had any kind of problems. The owner, Shane Brewer, is a really transparent and humble person. Yes, I know we all see this cliche in every post that the person creates to attract others, but if you have the time to talk to the owner and ask the real questions that no other owner wants to reply to, you will see that in this case the owner of this business is brutal honest. The owner has their own internet marketing and web hosting limited company since 2010. I have 22 years of experience running internet servers and about 12 years worth of internet marketing. I can talk all day about why the business is unique in this industry, so I will show you the strong points about it. Well, I'm not interested in the strong points. Okay, so that's all well and good, but you have not answered my question. I appreciate how you feel about the company, but as a marketer myself, I have to do my own due diligence, and part of that process is finding out how the company plans to be sustainable. So I would appreciate a straight answer rather than something to try and liquidate my request. Okay, so we go through this post very quickly, right? So, the owner has her own internet marketing and web hosting limited company in the UK since 2010. Okay, now we've already determined that that particular company is registered to a house, and when we go to the website for that company, the website, the address on the website for the the registered address is in California. So that doesn't necessarily mean anything about it doesn't prove any legitimacy at all, as far as I'm concerned. It just raises more red flags. There's really more about him here, right? Shane tries to minimise the chances of having any kind of financial entity to block the money made by the company, so he advises members to focus on Bitcoin deposits and payment method, but allows people to use Pazer, Perfect Money and STP because some users are unable to use Bitcoin in their country. The reason anybody prefers Bitcoin is because you can't do a chargeback on it. Okay, so when you pay, and you pay by Bitcoin, which most people will do, you've got no way of getting your money refunded when a company scams you. Where was that other bit about him being really transparent? Okay, Shane Brewer is really transparent and humble person. Okay, let's come back here, shall we? He's a very transparent person. Where did we find that post? It was down here. Where are you? Okay, Shane Brewer is a very humble and transparent person. Okay, so he's that transparent that his profile is not public. He's only followed by 174 people, and he only has 359 friends, contacts. Okay, that is not transparent. Okay, that is not transparency. Okay, someone's replying to me there. So I mean, if you feel that that's transparent and open, then by all means, enter into this program, give them your money and see what happens. What else does there say here? Right, nothing worth mentioning. So we'll just wait for this comment to come through here and we'll see what's said. I mean, I've made up my decision already. I've already made up my mind that this is not something that I will be entering into. In fact, I will be warning people as much as I can to stay away from my daily cash machine. It is not a business that I think anybody should get involved with. I'm just going to check my emails to see whether or not I have had a response yet, which I don't think I have. No, I've had no response yet. Just check my spam box. No spam messages. Right. So yeah, no response as to my initial question that was sent to the admin of the site. We're going to see what this says here, and I probably won't wait to get a response from me through email. I'll just see what this person says, and we'll take it from there. Right. Yes, I seriously did read it all, but all you mention is how the sales. Let's try. Hang on. Right. I'll tell you what. Let's do this again. Is no mention of any of this on the main website, and it still does not prove any external revenue, as it is just your word and no visual proof. Right, so let's see what this is all about here. Permalink, what's this for? Okay, my daily cash machine, casino.net. Let's have a look at that, and we'll have a look at that as well. Wow, that is a very poorly put together website. As is that very well, well, I don't know what to say about it. I mean, okay, there are website links here, but these websites are ridiculously, I don't even know how to explain it. These websites are very, very plain, very little information. Phone number is to a mobile number. There's nothing on here that says where the business is located. No, nothing on there. And this one, let's look at contact. Again, there's nothing there that gives any kind of address, location. It could be anywhere in the world. Let's see what else he's got to say. Right, look, at the end of the day, I could sit here all evening getting into it, to and from, with this, whatever his name is, Bruno Emmanuel. The simple fact is that the businesses don't tally up, the addresses for the businesses don't tally up. As you saw at the beginning of this video, I've done my due diligence. The addresses that I found were linked to somewhere else, which was linked to somewhere else, which was linked to America. Excuse me. None of it makes any sense to me. I can't trust a company who hides. I can't trust somebody who hides behind a private Facebook profile when they're supposed to be transparent and open and honest. If you want to register with My Daily Cash Machine, then that is entirely your prerogative. All I can do is show you how I do my due diligence, and when I have red flags, I take notice of those red flags, and it didn't take me long to find those red flags. I mean, I could sit here and start commenting as to everything that I found, but I'm not going to, because it's just going to waste my time that I could be spending on helping my team in businesses that are paying and that are working well. So I'm going to leave the video there, guys. You've seen how I do my due diligence. You've seen what I've seen. You've seen the discrepancies and inconsistencies surrounding My Daily Cash Machine. It's unprofessional, in my opinion, regardless to these sites that they say they're getting external revenue from. These are all owned by the same company. They're not selling any products. Okay, they don't have that kind of income coming in. Everything that they're selling is basically virtual, in my opinion. So it's saying, can you give us exact revenues of every external last month? I'm sure you can find it on our group. Shush, Daisy. Right, as a matter of fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop the video here for a second. I'm going to wait until I get some more replies rather than sit here going through them with you, and I'll just come back to you once I've had those replies, and then you'll hear my final judgment, if you like, after that point. Okay, so we've had some replies from Bruno Emmanuel stating that asked me if I'd read all of his previous posts, which I had. Then he gave me a link here, which basically says, show me the source of the revenue that My Daily Cash Machine shares. They said, get ready, set, go. Then we've got mydailycashmachine.com, mydailycashmachinecasino.net, mydailycashmachinecpa.com, gaming, My Daily Cash Machine gear, Dragon Mine, selling website visits to webmasters and traffic exchanges. There's only 3 links here, but all of these links, obviously My Daily Cash Machine is their main site. Again, My Daily Cash Machine Casino looks like this. You know, it's very basic, very plain. It's not the kind of website you would expect an online casino to look like. We also have My Daily Cash Machine CPA. Again, very, very basic. Very little information and no contact information apart from a UK based telephone number. Okay, the rest of them don't have links to. So I replied, yes, I did read it all, but basically you still haven't answered my questions. There's no proof. So here's responded. I always question people's motives no matter what. On the surface, it seems a reasonable approach to inquire on the external revenue source of our business is doing, but I have to really wonder about the motives here. For one thing, mdcm has been operating for months without any major issues relating to earnings. We have from day one indicated our CPA angle as a network. Many other rev shares and online programs never purport to have an external revenue stream wholly owned by the company, but that's exactly the case with My Daily Cash Machine. We have a platform to help generate our own additional revenue stream that has the potential to be unbound in the amount of revenue generated. As I said before, the owner shares to all the group or the amount of money this business made. Let's face it, guys, every single business will pay initially. It will always pay to start with because it has to build up its numbers. Okay, but then eventually it gets to the point where it can't continue to pay out, and that is where the problems start. So basically what they've done here is they've decided that they're going to post a screenshot as proof. I thought I'd give some insight on the numbers I'm seeing that came in for September alone in our external income department. Our CPA network brought in 21,000 in September. Online casino generated 2,000. Traffic advertising brought in 1,700. Fluctuations in BT price gained an additional 7,200. But that's nothing. That's not proof. That does not show anything. And I could write that in an email and send it out. You know, but I expect people to do their actual due diligence and want to see proof. Again, here, this Mohammed, he's sent the same thing. I can't believe we've already been going for 10 months. Every month I look at the previous month's position and we are just growing at a great pace. I thought I'd give you some insight on the numbers I'm seeing that came in for September. And again, CPA network brought in 21,000, casino 2,000, traffic advertising 1,700. This does not mean anything, guys. Emails mean fuck all, jack shit. They don't mean a thing, okay? It's not proof, okay? As I've put here, where's the proof? I could email you and tell you that Donald Trump has been assassinated. Would you believe me, or would you want to see proof first? So this is my reply. And I'm going to leave it at this, and I'm going to leave you to make up your own decisions. So I've put, let's examine things properly as I do in my due diligence on every opportunity that comes across my desk. If you visit mydailycashmachine.com and head to the How It Works links, now scroll to the bottom of the page and note the address. The address is 150 High Street, Cambridge. A Google search for this address shows a school, some garages, but no building to make us assume the company is located there, or anything to do with the company is located there. Check it for yourself, and there's a link. Now go to Company's House, Company Registration, Register, and search for My Daily Cash Machine. You will see that it's not registered in the UK under this name. Now, if you go back to My Daily Cash Machine, privacy policy, and read through let me spell that properly. The privacy policy, you'll find another completely different address at the bottom of that page, which is ukdirecthost, registered at 20 St Martin's Close in Exning. Now, a Company's House search of this yields a result and is owned by a Shane Brewer and is used as a correspondence address as well as a registered office. Let me just sort out my spelling mistakes here. However, if you do a Google Map search for this address, it shows some bungalows and are quite close, as seen here, and a link to the Google Maps. Neither of these addresses would support the claim that My Daily Cash Machine has indeed generated 2 million in profits as claimed on the main website page. Now, when you do a search for the hosting company on Google, you get a link to ukdirecthost.co.uk. At the very top of that page, it shows Cambridge as a location, yet in the footer of the site, it shows Sacramento, California. So from Cambridge, UK, we have travelled around the world to Sacramento in the United States. I might point out also that none of the links on that website work. They are all dead links. And so they all lead back to the same page. You say that Shane Brewer is honest and transparent, yet his Facebook profile is set to private. He has a few hundred contacts and even less followers, with a link to his profile. I also note that Shane has a mutual contact called Uday, who most people already know is the guy behind My Paying Ads and My Paying Crypto Ads, which failed. They were Ponzi's, they were advertising revenue share Ponzi's, and they failed. Millions of dollars were lost. People lost hundreds and sometimes thousands of dollars in those businesses, and yet Shane is friends with him on Facebook. And for somebody with that much integrity, why is Shane friends with a known Ponzi owner? Some of the external revenue businesses that My Daily Cash Machine uses either don't link anywhere or are linked to websites that have no contact information and do not look like they've been put together by someone who has years of website knowledge. If you can explain this, then I'll be happy to promote and bring in several thousand members which I have in my network. That is what I'm going to reply. I have had some here. Right, I'm sure we could very easily make false proofs with Photoshop, you know, so what is proof? Nobody's trying to force you to join us, I suppose. Right, so I am going to post that and we will see what people have to say. I am now going to leave this video at that. I'm not going to add on to any more because this has gone on for long enough. It's up to you if you want to join My Daily Cash Machine. It sounds rather similar to My Paying Ads and My Paying Crypto Ads. So I am staying well away. I suggest you do the same if you don't want to lose money. Otherwise, feel free to put your money in, but please do not moan on my timeline or in comments on my videos when the company fails and go scam. Anyway, I hope this has been some use to you. I hope I've provided you some value. Take care of yourselves and I'll see you in my next video.